Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another unboxing video. It's been a while since I've last done one, and I think the last one I did was the Accurascale Class 31, and you'll be pleased to know that this is going to be another Accurascale unboxing and review. So what we're going to do is going to open this little parcel up here, and we'll see what's inside. You'll probably be able to tell what it is by the thumbnail, but I won't tell you anyway until we find out what it actually is. So without further ado, let's go and open this package. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's continue. So this is a Rails pre-order, as I did pre-order this from Rails Sheffield, and it's been such a long while. I've been waiting for this for so long. I'm really excited. So yeah, without any other hesitation, let's get her out. So, got good amount of packaging, good to see. So yeah, we've got a couple of notes from Rail Sheffield, very good. All sorts of that, we can look at that later. But yeah, let's get this thing out. Very good. Yeah, more stuff from Rails that we don't need to look until later. Very good, yeah. And I think you might be able to tell what locomotive this is from the blueprint on the side. So let's reveal the Accurascale Class 50. So yes, here she is, the Accurascale Class 50, and this is number 50021, Rodney, originally named Dave, I believe, from other enthusiast information. But yeah, I'm just super excited to get this out. So without hesitation, we will open the box. But before we do, just look at the always such a good packaging quality here. This is this is Accurascale number ACC2215, BR Class 50 locomotive, number 50021 Rodney, BR large logo grey roof, era 8. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Yeah, just cannot beat Accurascale packaging. It's always been one of my favourites. Anyway, I'll stop yapping and then we can have a look in this. Okay, so first we take off the plastic sleeve that it always comes in, if it will. There we go, nice and tight. I was going to say, my 31 didn't have this tight a sleeve, but oh well. The packaging was still great anyway. But yeah, I'll carefully take this baby off. Here we go. Not a scratch of dust here at the moment anyway. Here we go, nice and carefully now. Don't want to. There we go, and there. So let's lift her off. As you can see, this is an Accurascale product. They never let me down, so they're one of, in my opinion, one of the most best companies. So let's do the classic slide off lift. Here we go. Nice and smooth. Yes, look at that. Lovely. Cool. So, what have we got here? So, I believe this little book here provides you with all your operating and caring for your Accurascale model, as it says there. You've got a lovely picture of 50016, is that, I think? Yeah, in that nice network southeast livery. Very lovely picture there. But yeah, we can have a look at that later. We're here for the main model, as you know. So let's get the lovely, unforgettable foam off. Wow, look at this. And there is the model. Looking superb, I do say so myself. So let's carefully get her out. Nice and easily. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Already looking amazing. Yeah, ideal. Anyway, I shall make a bit of a bigger space so we can actually get her out of the ice block. And I will see you in a minute. So yeah, as I was saying, let's get her out of that ice block. Oh my gosh, has this been packaged well? Insanely good. Anyway, I'll stop blabbing. Let's get her out of this little ice block. She's nice and tight, which means she's been very secure in her transit to home, my location. Now let's slowly slide off the extra sleeve. I've got the this is for all your operating instructions. We shall have a look at that in the meantime. Anyway, here we go. Wow. Look at this. Oh, I'm really excited. Sorry, guys. Barely contain myself. Anyway. So we've got some... Oh yeah, here are all your details. Looks like an extra step ladder has popped out. But that's okay. In fact, I think that might have fallen off the model. No bother. Anyway, I'll move that little bit of foam out of the way. Got those, yep. Very good. Now, let's open her up. Oh, wow. Yes, ready for the big reveal. Here we go. Ooh, yes. Carefully take off the little blanket she's wrapped up in. It might be a case of she's completely wrapped in it, but that's okay. Right, yeah. Carefully bring her out. Oh, yes. This does look good. Anyway, I shall move these bits and pieces out of our way. Yeah, cool. Put that back on there. There we go. I'll put you down there. Right, anyway, let's get her out. I'm assuming she just slides out of the bag. I'm not completely sure. I might have to do this behind camera just to get a better view. Anyway, after all that fuss, she is finally out. And my goodness, does she look great. The paint job's been done so well. I've got to give it to Accurascale once again because they pretty much nail it with almost all their models. I've got to say, looks excellent. So looking at the front of the model, as you can see, there is a whole load of detail, including your wires to connect up to other locomotives. The valve gear hasn't been fitted yet. That's something for you to fit on your own, which I'll probably do. But yeah, that is insane. I believe the door handles are separately fitted, if I'm correct. That's the best light I got anyway. Really good indeed. So this is the BR large logo livery, of course. 50021 Rodney, originally named Dave as again. The bogey detail, oh, that's amazing. You've got the little chains. That's really nice. Really good indeed. The well, not the door handles, but the handrails beside the door have been fitted on really nicely, actually. Just depicting it here. Really good. And what pleases me the most is the fan vent. That is really nicely made. And the fan does spin on DC. Because I think you open up the little bit on the roof here, and there's a little switch that you can actually turn on the fan with. So we will look at that later in the video. Moving on to the roof detail, actually, we've got the lovely fan again. The exhaust pipes as well. Well, the exhaust vents, I should say, not pipes really. But wow, yeah, really good stuff. Insane. The cab detail as well. That's really nicely picked out. You can see all the controls in there, including a little phone. You know, all the dials. Good stuff, real good stuff. And you got your nice danger overhead live wires signs, really nicely written out as well. Yeah, ideal, really good. I've just noticed here that the chain is literally it's an actual chain. It doesn't actually, it's not actually moulded or anything. Complete little chain. But yeah, the underside's been done really nicely as well. All your traction motors and stuff like that. Really good. Yeah. And of course the buffers are sprung as shown here. Really good. The nameplate has been nicely put on here as well, including and the number, especially the logo as well actually. And you've got some inside engine room detail as well. So having a look at the accessories now, yeah, it's all your standard stuff really. It comes with some snowplows if you want to fit them, vacuum pipes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm probably going to just fit the vacuum pipes to this because I believe 5821 doesn't have any snowplows, at least not now anyway. And what interests me the most, it also comes with the classic Hoover logo, as they're known, obviously, as the Hoover, because of their sound. And you've also got the old Dave logos, and on the other side, Rodney nameplates as well. So yeah, I might fit those in the meantime, but who knows. Anyway, on with the review really. On the Class 50, Accurascale have made the spring type coupling, which not the best, but you know, I'm just a standard NEM coupling user anyway. I might move to something like the knuckle couplers, but just yet, at the moment, I've got the NEM pockets. But yeah, what an amazing model she is. I cannot wait to see how she performs. Really good indeed. Anyway, what we'll do now is, what I've got to do, I've got to clean my track first, because I've had a lot of stuff on it running, so before we do any sort of running, I will clean the track. And so yeah, I will see you after that. Okay, so you join me down at the layout, but before we get 50021 running in, I might just have a look through the manual of operating code for your loco. So have a look now. So yeah, it just provides you with all these instructions like the unpacking. I've done that. Yeah, so yeah, you can pause that to have a read of it if you want to. I'll keep it there for a few seconds. But yeah, and it also provides you with an exploded diagram, which I think is just there. There you go. I'll give you a bit of an overview of it. But yeah, it provides you with all the necessary bits of detail. And then obviously you got your vacuum pipes and your snowplows if you want to fit those. And then this is your DCC information as well, fitting or removing, yeah. Also have a read of that if you want. You know, it just provides a nice bit of info really. That's about it. And then of course on the back you've got the how to take the body off and stuff. As you can see, it's a clippable body, it's got clips on either side. And yeah, that's how you fit your crew if you want to get some, which I probably will someday. Yeah, not bad. One of my favourite things about the Accurascale models is you get a lovely little realistic manual really. You've got the English Electric logo on there. Accurascale operating manual of your Class 50 locomotive. Let's have a quick read through. Yeah, it's just general information really with some nice pictures. Yeah, really good. That's 50 up 006 so. Yeah, good stuff. Very good. And then, last but not least, you've got your DCC information, which at the moment I'm not very interested in, as I am just a DC operator. But yeah, you know, it provides you with all your info for DCC. So FO is marker lights on and off, F1 engine on and off. So if I ever do get a DCC layout, which hopefully I will in the near future, I will definitely be fitting this with it, so we can experience the sounds, because I've heard some of the sounds, they do sound really good. So anyway, yeah, that's all about the manuals and stuff like that, and now we will get 50021 onto the layout. So here she is, up close and personal for you guys. Now she hasn't been run in just yet, which I will do shortly, but let's just do some initial tests before she has a running in, so we can just compare the differences before and after. So without further ado, let's apply some power. We're going to go forwards direction, heading to the left of the frame here. So let's see what happens. Applying power now. I can hear some motion. Yep, she's moving alright. Lights are starting to come on. Ooh, listen to that. That does sound pretty good. Let's back her up. Goodness me. Oh, that's insane. The lights come on at a really slow speed as well. That is excellent. Get her coming back about 50%. Which is about here, I think. Really good. And let's get her coming back. About 50%. Stop her out there. But yeah, just not even with running in, she's already sounding really, really nice. So what we'll do now is I think we'll get a nice close-up of the crawl before and after, and then after I've run her in, I will continue with the review. So I will see you guys in the next part. Okay, let's do the initial crawling test, as it is nice to have a slow speed. So let's apply some power. Can hear some humming going on, which is a good sign. Oh wow, she's moving already. Now it's not going to be perfectly smooth because she hasn't been running yet. But to be honest, it's not too bad for a first start crawl. Yeah, that's alright actually. So back the other way. That's lovely. Really good. For a first start anyway. Fantastic. Anyway, I shall leave her now to run in. So it's about half an hour in each direction. And when that's all finished up, we'll be able to get her with some coaches. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin the running in. Okay then, that is running in complete. Now, before we give this a rake of coaches, as I said before in the video, the fan in this does actually spin. So, got myself a little cocktail stick just here, and it is this fan, well, this switch just here, and it's clearly labelled FAN. You might not be able to see the F, but yeah, it's currently switched off, and that's usually what happens factory fitted. So, if we carefully switch it on and apply some power, we should have some fan movement. Okay, so now with the fan switched on, we should get some movement. So, if I apply some power, look at that, it spins! Excellent! And if we come back, get another movement of it. That is insane. Oh, I'm really thrilled. So not a lot of locos do have a filling span on DC. I think, yeah, the HST GWR power car review by Hornby I did, they do actually have it. So yeah, it works. That's amazing. Anyway, on with the running. Right, so I've set up a nice rake of 5 Mark 1s in Western Region chocolate and cream coaches, including a restaurant car, there it is. And so yeah, we will get 50021 coupled to them shortly. Okay, now that we're coupled up to the coaches, let's apply some power so we can get this train moving. Here we go. there you have it. That concludes the running session of the Accurascale Class 50. So now it's time for some reviews. So I'm going to do this in a scoring out of 5, and I'll do it for quality, value for money, detail, performance, and overall. So yeah, detail wise, amazing model really. You know, clearly a lot of details are really depicted on this model. For example, the little ladders on the buffers, which I believe are to get up onto to fiddle with the wires to connect onto the locomotive, I believe. And on the bogies again, you've got the lovely chains there, really nice, and a lot of parts are separately fitted by the looks of it. Yeah, and the livery's been really nicely painted up, the BR large logo blue, depicting it really nicely there. So yeah, I'd say detail wise, pretty much a 5 out of 5. Quality, I'm going to go 4 out of 5. Really good model as usual from Accurascale, and the only reason I picked 4 out of 5 is because, and of course this isn't Accurascale's fault, it did turn up with a couple of pieces loose, so I did have to glue them back on, but obviously that's not Accurascale's fault anyway. But apart from that, really nice for quality. The performance wise, I don't know what to say really. Pretty much a 5 out of 5 because the motor is really nice even without running in. And again, the fan I'm really impressed about, because the way it can spin on DC is mind-blowing, and it does go really fast as well, so really pleased about that. Yeah, I think that's about it really. Overall, really good model, and I'd say value for money wise, 4 out of 5. I don't know why it's slightly higher than some other models, for example the 31, which is only $169.99, but yeah, overall 5 out of 5 I'd say. Really good model, highly recommend, and obviously Accurascale, you've done it again, so yeah, really pleased. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and of course please subscribe, like, comment and share to help the channel keep progressing and to see more videos like this. Also, we are really close to 1,000 subscribers, and so yeah, I really appreciate if you guys could subscribe and share the channel with your friends, as it really does help me grow. And so yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much all it on the Accurascale Class 50. I will post further updates with this models, for example the detailing, and yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So until the next video, I will see you guys very soon. Bye for now.